I always forget that I have face cam on now. So I get into onto the like general scene for the stream, and I'm like, oh man, forgot to put my headphones on. I haven't unspooled my mic arm yet. You know, I my everything, not everything's, and now all of you guys get to see that. You get to see the BTS happening right before your eyes. Hey everyone. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm not. No, I'm good. I'm good. We made it. Nope. Oh god. Okay, give me a second. Like unclenched my jaw with that. Fuck. You guys are really getting to see the inside baseball of my life right now. The curtain has been revealed, and I'm just a bald man pulling levers. That was a Wizard of Oz reference, but immediately in my mind, as soon as I said that, I thought of Zordon from Power Rangers. Hi. Hope everyone's alright this evening. Hi, Ole. Welcome to the stream. If you can't tell, I'm quite tired. I did that thing. I had to get up early, so I did that thing where I reset my sleep schedule. And it's hitting me. It's hitting me in the chops. I am chopped, as the children say, with much frequency. Let me just real quick. I need to change this tool. Today, on the stream and such and whatnot and everything, we're gonna be doing some boss fight against that electric enemy that we saw that one time. And then we're going to be doing what I have been looking for, genuinely what I've been looking forward to like all week, is finishing the drawing from last week's stream. I've physically had to stop myself from working on it. I'm so keen to get it done. It's one of those drawings that I had a very clear vision for, like, pretty much as soon as we started it, and I'm really keen to get there because I think it's gonna look good. But I do think there's some things we need to change about it before we continue. Whoops, not quite. Less than a week actually. Next Tuesday. Oh wait, no, hang on. I'm a little bit late. A week to go, and it's my nephew's birthday. Hey! Congratulations. I forget. Are they a year old now? I forget how old they were the last time you told us about this. This isn't like their first birthday ever, right? Because that's always so difficult, because you want it to be special, but also like they're a baby. They're not gonna remember this birthday. You wouldn't get them like a clown. You know, you wouldn't get them a mime. I was about to be like, mimes are basically just French clowns, but no, I'm pretty sure the French have clowns. I don't think that it's a one-to-one. They are French clowns truly cannot be as notorious as Italian clowns. I think Italian clowns are a genre in and of themselves, you know, because no one writes plays about French clowns. It is their first birthday indeed. Hey, well, I hope it goes well and everyone has a fun time. And your nephew has deep-seated memories of how much everyone likes them. Oh, dang, Doodle's birthday's in the week as well. Hell yeah, everybody. Getting older. Getting older and getting bolder. We're all just living. Well, I don't like you, Lightning Place. Have I mentioned that before? I'm not your biggest fan, Lightning Zone. Okay, oh, there's the boss, yeah. Whew. I had dinner with my grandparents today as well. Oh, delightful. How was that, Ole? Okay. Get loose. Let's do this. Ciao. Oh, I love that the wisps attack immediately. Okay. Oh, and you posted on AO3. Cool. Where'd you post? When the hell did we get to Vault Nest? Last week. Before we started the crayon drawing. It was, I think you checked out, round about the end of the crayon drawing, Doodles. So you might not remember very much about that stream. It seemed like you were quite tired from work. Ka-chow. The run back to this guy isn't, like, difficult. It's just sort of long. Which I don't love. Oh, actually, you know what? I tell a lie. It is difficult because it has the lightning platform challenge. And also this bit. My favorite bit. The part that is now forever ingrained in my brain as talking about French clowns. Which no one has commented on, by the way. Does anyone know very much about French clowns? Are French clowns, like... Is clownery famous in France? Is it a well-respected industry in the French populace? Because, like I say, I feel like, oh, what's the name of that play? That play group where all the characters are always the same? And they just sort of shuffle the characters and their sort of roles in the play, but the characters are always the same. It has the Camellia dell'arte. That's it. The Camellia dell'arte is, I believe, Italian, and it has a clown character in it. And he's one of those great, like, Italian clowns that feel so much more stylish than the birthday variety. I posted Barnacle Rule 34. Okay. I'm sorry. It's look, I'm sure it was very well written, Ole. I'm not laughing at your post specifically, but as soon as you said that, the only thing I could think of in my head is, like, you know when people have action figures and they, like, take them, they just smash them together. The immediate image in my brain for Barnacle Rule 34 is someone taking two barnacles and just smashing them together. Oh, that tickles me pink. I'm not European, haven't got a clue. Okay. Doodles. a constant font of unwanted information. I feel like... Also, Doodles, I'm pretty sure you've said on stream before how much you like clowns. I thought this was going to be your field of expertise. Ole, I have no claim on expertise to French clownery. Absolutely fair. I don't think you've ever mentioned French clown. In fact, I don't think anyone has mentioned French clowns quite as much as I have in perhaps the history of humankind. Just very artsy versions of making your Barbies kiss. I mean, look, making Barbies kiss is it is a primal childhood experience. Everyone has to go through that. Hey, it's almost my birthday. You wouldn't hit a guy on his birthday, would you? I'm just a little guy. And it's my birthday. You wouldn't hit a guy on his birthday. I fucking hate this place. Come on, dude. Stop making me waste my heals. Team Cherry, I've already proven that I can do this bit. I've proven it a couple of times now. Please stop making me prove it to you. Just leave me alone, Team Cherry, please. Please. Okay, well that was a waste. Ooh, boy, this is gonna be fun. Yep. I'm just... or rather French. Man, I have to say, quite glad that I haven't been very online today, because it's April Fool's Day, as you all know. And I have no patience for practical jokes, like most of the time. I'm not much of a practical jokes guy. Quite frankly, I don't love them. They're just like, most of the time it feels like mean-spirited, and a lot of the other time it feels like this is an annoyance that no one needs. No one needs to be inconvenienced, you know? Like, never at a point in my day have I thought, man, if only I was somewhat more inconvenienced than I am now, that would really brighten things up around here. And practical jokes are just that to me, like, and people treat it like it's an art or something. It's one of those things that American TV, I think, rarely, sort of canonized into culture in a way that it didn't need to be, where it's like, oh, and I'm a master prankster, and that means that I'm fun and lovable if I love pulling pranks. And it's like, no, dude. If you love pulling pranks, you're annoying. If you love pulling pranks, I don't want to be around you ever. I'll never trust you enough to be, like, asleep around you. Oh, gosh. Jumped the gun a bit on that one. Ka-chow. Yep, and then that happens. And then that happens, and now we're here. And I didn't even need to heal. You dead. Only April Fool I spotted was local energy drink companies saying they were making Nando's flavor. Nando's popcorn and something and Crocs. Drink this, it tastes like a shoe. Also, what do you mean Nando's flavor? What, does it taste like chicken? Who wants to drink an energy drink? There is no energy drink that should be drank warm. Energy drinks are, by their very nature, meant to be drunk cold. Who wants to drink something that's cold that tastes like chicken? Because if it's like warm, it could be like, oh, it's kind of like chicken soup. Cool, that's fine. Chicken soup can be a great thing to drink. If it's cold, it's like, oh, this is slurry. This is sugar-filled slurry, is what you're giving me. You could have just said, like, oh, it's chicken nugget flavor, but, like, we haven't cooked the chicken nuggets. Okay, we're slowly starting to get the rhythms. Oh, never mind. Ooh, ho, 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 you son of a bitch. Oh, you sly fucker. Oh, I see your tricks. I see your games, anemone. I call you that because you're an enemy of me. And, predators, I guess. Ooh, no, 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 it's all falling apart. Ha, 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 ha. It's all coming together with a castle. Oh, God. I hate this guy. Oh, no. Oh! Why when I freak out do I sound like a ghost that's being tickled? Peri Peri chicken, I assume. Ugh. I will say one of the best energy drink experiences I've ever had was mango chili. There was a mango chili flavored Reboost for a while, and it was delicious. It was like just spicy enough that it sort of sat in the back of your throat for a bit, but it had that mango sweetness there to like cut through the spicy. It was really good. I have friends who have made Smutty Bionicles art, so I'm in good company. I have people I can share this with. Hell yeah, dude. That's great. I'm glad that you've found a community for this. Do Bionicles have genitals? When has that ever stopped anyone? When has that ever stopped anyone on this, what we call the internet, in the year of our Lord, any time? And get distressingly in-depth on how biomechanical androids get it on. Where can I find this, says Doodles. Presumably for a friend. Canonically, not at all. The actual canon says they have no concept of physical intimacy at all. Yeah, because they get built, don't they? They have like that... You told us about like a factory or something where they get like constructed. All this bionicle genital talk is getting me hot and bothered. I have to take my hoodie off. There we go. Not for a friend, I am a known pervert. That's very good. Yeah, exactly. That's never stopped anyone. Okay. Deals when I have a moment, I'll DM you, sense. I feel like I'm facilitating the transfer of porn. Maybe we should move on to a different topic for a minute. Just in case. What is another thing that we can talk about that isn't robots fucking? What is a thing that we can talk about that isn't biomechanical robots fucking getting it on? Crazily enough, I mean, I was about to be like, yeah, there has to be a lot of Bionicle stuff out there, because there's already like android stuff out there from Dragon Ball Z. But the androids from Dragon Ball Z, who are really cyborgs. I know everyone makes that argument, but like it's true. The cyborgs from Dragon Ball Z are very much more humanoid. They have distinctly human shapes. So I guess it's just easier from an anatomy standpoint, because you can be like, oh yeah, they have primary and secondary sexual characteristics, obviously. Obvs. Because they were made from humans. Why wouldn't they? Was Dr. Giro removing shit? I mean, I guess he removed a bunch of organs, didn't he? So why would he stop there? Look. He had to remove a bunch of the organs to put those bombs in there. It's just logic, guys. It's only logical that Dr. Giro had to remove just a shit ton of organs from orphaned teenagers so that he could put bombs inside of them, and also his own son. Android 18. Yeah, no, okay, hang on. Oh man, I know very little about Dragon Ball Z, but Android 18, oh my. Look, Android 18, impeccable taste, as always, Ole. But Android 18 is, for sure, absolutely 100% Android 18. Yes, 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 yes. At some point, Ole, do yourself a favor and look up Android 21. It's one of the new ones. I think it was from Fighter Z. I think that was their canonical appearance. But yeah. Trust me on this one, bro. Trust me on this one, bro. So Android 18... No, I'm not reading the rest of that one. Cat Moth. I don't know why I find that funny. That's such a pedestrian thing to happen. Cat got a moth, yeah, obviously. Hello there, everybody. Hope you're doing great today. Hey, Ahmed, welcome back to the stream. She is very good at being a cat. Indeed, yeah. It sounds like she's killing it. That reminds me. A friend has been showing me Outlaw Star. What's Outlaw Star? Just in case, was a fascinating man. Ate 40 beetles and he rode a unicycle. Dude, did you just like hit random on Wikipedia? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, though? Ooh. Okay. A little bit rude, gotta say. Ahmed, you must be pretty happy with this recent bundle on Master Duel with the Destiny Hero stuff. There's a cute android girl in that too, and an alien warrior cat girl. Damn, we're checking all the boxes. What is Outlaw Star, though? Is it like a comic, a TV show, a game? My PlayStation 1 era Tulpa? No, wait, my Tulpa, who's a PlayStation 1 era Catwoman. Oh, if someone could find that meme at some point and like put it on the Byte Marx Discord, it's so good. I don't even remember what the full context of it was. It's like the angel on my shoulder. Like, it's a good thing that you were wearing those gloves when you murdered Officer Jungles. And we can use the smoke in the room to indicate that it was an accident or something like that. And then it's like the devil on my shoulder. Officer Jungles has eaten nothing but oats and wheat for these past 3 days. If you put an apple in his mouth and skewered him, he would taste amazing over a fire. My Tolpa. PlayStation 1 Arrow Catwoman. Please, sire, you must put a baby in me. I believe the response to all that was, I beg of you to change the batteries in your carbon dioxide detector. She is killing it. It being the moth. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Give her a high five from me. Man who run in front of cars gets tired. Man who run behind cars gets exhausted. That was very good. Oh, it's an anime. Space Western type thing from the same year as Cowboy Bebop, actually. Oh, that's pretty cool. Outlaw Star. Would you mind putting that on the recommendations tab in the Discord? Because I might actually want to check that out. I've been meaning to watch more interesting anime. I want to get into Vampire Hunter D. The art style for it looks really good. And I need to watch Escaflowne. You said we should talk about something else, just in case. These games you people play. These word games you people play with me. Yep, I pulled Desno Hero Plasma, first pack, new artwork. Hell yeah, dude. I want to get the alternate artwork for Mask Change. I don't really care for the alternate artwork for Dark Law, but Mask Change looks really good. I would also like to get the Magnet Warrior cards, because Magnet Warriors looks like a very fun deck that I think I would have a lot of fun with. As opposed to all those fun decks that I hate. Ka-chow! Let's do this again, idiot. Yes, my wispy... I was about to say brethren. That's not quite correct. My wisp son. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, rude. Oh, I just walked away from that one very casually. A little bit rude again. Okay. Oh! How did that happen? Volt filament. Oh, this is the electric attacks. Cool. That rules. The Vampire Hunter D books are a time as a woman reading them. I still want to watch it. I'm literally just attracted to it because of the art style, but I have heard that it's not a lot of it doesn't hold up content-wise. I'm really enjoying it, so I would recommend Outlaw Star. Okay, just posted the OP. Thank you. Cat is dissatisfied with moth death and has set on sights on bigger prey. Me. bit me in the face. God damn, is that normal for cats? Look, my cat has never bit me in the face. When I owned a cat, I at one point owned about 5 cats. My family had about 5 cats. None of them have ever bitten me in the face. I would suggest stop putting your face quite so close to your cat's mouth. Perhaps. There must be some reason. Making good progress on the boss fight? Yes, perfect timing. Well done. Thank you. I'm happy because my miserable nation qualified to the World Cup and they gave us a 2-day holiday, which saved from 3 exams coming in those 2 days. Hey! We love a loophole. And I got a new filament. Oh, come on. This is still happening, but I beat the boss. It's supposed to have removed the evil from the region. I've played Zelda games. Am I meant to come back here with, like, the spark stuff and then beat that up? Or am I not meant to be able to do that yet? Alrighty then. Oh, up here. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. Now, I do... Okay, so Ole, I believe the reason we came here, ultimately, was to get a flea. Why did I fight this boss? That's fine. I don't care. Yeah, boy, she's a former feral. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, let's see what this does. She sits on my desk, looks me dead in the eye, and starts rubbing herself all over everything. Me included, then noms on my face. Well, it doesn't seem like she's doing it aggressively then. I think it's sort of a matter of, like, she doesn't understand that your face... that you will move away in time, that it won't hurt. From what you're saying, it doesn't sound like she's, like, attacking you. No fleas. This was a benefit of that tool you just got. What? What's a benefit of the tool? I'm not sure I understand. Prevailing theory is she's trying to smooch us. We give her smooches on her little forehead. Oh, she's trying to imitate you, but she doesn't possess lips. She lacks the hardware. Oop. It electrifies your silk skill and makes it stronger. Oh. Oh, this was for the benefit. Okay. Well, that's great. But I did sort of come here with a mission. And I was hoping to do that mission. So if you... I'm not sure how to get to the flea in this area. If you have any advice on that. While I do this whole shenanigans again. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Gotta get my cocoon back. Please never refer to my cat's hardware again. What I said was in no way weird. I just want to point that out real quick. It is entirely the way that you interacted with what I said that made it strange. That made it sound strange. But there was no part of what I said that was actually strange. This is entirely your fault, my friend. Well, you were done with this boss now, so it's flea time again. Hey, let's get some fleas. It's the flea o'clock. There's one over there. Now, I believe we tried to go this way, but it's difficult to descend that way. Because the sandworms, the Dune cosplayers are so adamant that I shouldn't be allowed through that way. I didn't get my day pass, you see. And they're very touchy about that. You need to get that day pass. Otherwise you're not allowed into any of the talks. None of the panels will accept you if you don't get that day pass. Gotta sit on the bench. Sit on the bench. Too many cooks. Yeah, I'm seeing that gonna flee now. Ah ha ha ha, because that's what we're doing. We're getting fleas. I am a buffet of noises. I'm a catacomb of sounds. A real amuse-bouche of amusing bouches. I hate you. It's okay. It's gonna be real unfortunate if I never read or watch Dune, because this game really turned me off sandworms. And that's the only reason. Although, no, the reason I didn't watch Dune, if I recall correctly, is because the audio mixing was really rough in that movie. Which is something I've noticed with a lot of movies. But it feels like sci-fi it happens especially in. Where the audio mixing is just like crazy. It happened with the Blade Runner movie too. I'm a little unsure on this, Flea. I think you have to go into the room that's directly below it. The problem is, there's no real way to get to the roof of this room. Well, I suppose there is a way, but it's quite difficult. I don't know how to get to the roof on the side where the flea is. Ooh, very close. Okay, we're gonna heal. Okay. Well, I think we're going in the right direction. Yeah, yeah. My sweet baby. Ow! Yay, we did it. You were correct, Ole. And all it took was me being an idiot for a little bit. Okay, time to go to the bench. Whoops. Really jumped into the sparks there. It's never a good sign. It's quite a spiny ridge you have on you, mate. Gotta get down to the bench so I can look up the next flea we gotta get. I'm getting angry now. Okay, I know the Wormways has one. There's one over there. And then Mount Fate doesn't have any anymore. There's none over here. None over here. None over there. There's clear. The far fields are clear. Vader. Hunter's March is clear. Your arrogance will be your undoing. Yes. Let the hate flow through you. Ma. Ma. Hate. Flow through you. Okay. So, the thing is, I'm worried that it's... do I have a simple key? No. Doesn't seem like it. I think I have to go get a simple key. So that's 90 plus 60 is 150 plus 120 is only 270. Simple keys are like usually 500, right? So I don't know that we're gonna have enough to even buy a simple key. But I think we have to get one. Because I remember there was a locked door in the Wormways. A Catacomba. Timothy Chatelaine stopped me from watching many movies. That's absolutely fair. Fair take. But I remember that the ships in Dune and the ships in Blade Runner 2049 or something, or whatever the new one was called, were incredibly loud. Like the cars and the any vehicle was just super loud, but the people spoke in like whispers. So it was really difficult to hear anyone, and then the ships would happen and it would just be like brrr! And I hated that, dude. Like I can't watch movies like that anymore. I went to a movie recently because my sister was in a movie. In the movie Red Sonja, and we went and watched it in theater, obviously to support her and everything. And the movie is good, but unfortunately I can't watch things in cinemas anymore because it's so loud. It's just it actually delivers me damage. It hurts me to be there. But it was just a real shame because it's a good movie. I am so right and sexy all the time. How is it possible? I don't know. Some mysteries persist through countless eras, Ole. Look, okay, ultimately, we're not gonna know unless I go and check if it's behind the locked door. If it's not behind the locked door, we don't have to waste a bunch of money on a key. If it is behind the locked door, at least we'll know, and we can just come back and deal with it. Yeah, I'll just rest here. That's fine. And then hole. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Oh, is this... That's one of the ones that makes necklaces. Yep. Yep. That's one of them that makes necklaces. Oh, God. There's a lot of worms in this one. I don't remember worms being quite so big in, OG Hollow Knight. Okay, so it's not... It doesn't look like it's where the... simple key door was. Okay, well that's not working. I guess the shaky effect... Because the problem is the worms create the shaky effect when they hit a surface. But I guess that's just... an effect that they create on that surface. It's not necessarily indicative of anything. Because in my brain... my hot, amazing, sexy gamer brain. It like, I see that shaky animation and I think to myself like, oh, that's a breakable wall or something like that. But, no. It is just the animation of the worms doing that. So I should be able to reach the flea without needing a key. Unless I'm very wrong. If I'm very wrong, you're welcome to correct me. In fact, even if I'm kind of wrong, feel free to correct me. People love to correct me when I'm right. So don't hesitate. Don't deliberate. Postulate. And reciprocate the things you create. Okay, well, feel like you guys moved a little bit. Oh, Ole, have you ever watched Samurai 7? Dead Bug's purse. But how will I know if it goes with my outfit? Yes, you can reach this flea, I'm quite certain. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. No, I'm done with worms. I would like to be out of Wormtown, please. Flea, wherefore art thou? Show me. Show me where thou art. Okay, cool. I can heal. Are they moving closer to me? That is disconcerting. Wait, what am I doing? My fucking cocoon is down here. I'm gonna get full healies just from, like, getting it. Okay, so I'm right above the flea. Presumably I have to go to the room underneath it. Samurai 7 or 7 Samurai? Samurai 7. It's the anime version of the 7 Samurai story. It's really good. It has like a future, like a dystopian futuristic vibe to it. Or aesthetic, sorry. That I genuinely very much love. But yeah. I don't... Samurai 7 is one of those anime that I used to watch a lot when I was a kid. And when I got older, I watched it quite a lot as well. But I never really make it all the way through. Not because it's not good, but it's one of those shows that I always tend to get distracted while I'm watching it. But damn, again, the aesthetic. The aesthetic alone is worth watching it for. Because it's like grungy retrofuturism. Mixed with sort of like, you know, old Japan era clothing. I guess it would be Edo period. Yeah, the Edo period was after the Warring States, right? That's when the shogunate took control over who gets to own swords. And a bunch of ronin were roaming around. I'm pretty sure that's when the story takes place. But yeah, it's like a mixture of Edo period clothing with this cool retrofuturism. Like one of the samurai is like an android. And he looks sick as hell, dude. Genuinely. Go... I'll find like a poster or something of it and put it on the Discord. But it's so cool. I need more people to watch this show. And tell me if you think it... I don't know if holds up is the right word. I guess. Like, you wouldn't need to watch something or have watched something originally to tell if it holds up, right? Like, because holding up is just a... Does it... My sweet baby! Oh, yeah! I'm gonna fucking kill every single one of you. How dare you kidnap my sweet baby? Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Okay. There's no easy way out of this room, is there? I'm just gonna have to climb all the way back up. Sick, bro. It's my favorite thing to do. Alrighty. Yeah, I think I just have to go back up. There's no other way out. Ka-chow. There's also, if I recall correctly, like a little bit of magic in Samurai 7. Because the main... the, like, villages and stuff, one of them has, like, sort of, like, water dousing magic. Where she can find water sources and things. And it's really cool. But it's one of those shows where kind of everyone's dripped out. Yeah, the Edo period had a concerted effort to reinforce the samurai class prerogative as warriors as the Tokugawa shogunate was being established, sorry. Banning peasants from owning weapons and all of that, absolutely a thing. Yeah. And it's the same old story. A war happens, so there's a bunch of people who make a pretty good living as a soldier, and then the war ends, and there's no real living to be made as a soldier anymore because there's no more war to fight. So they can't pay all of these soldiers, so some people have to retire from being soldiers, and unfortunately, a lot of those people just don't know how to do anything else, so they become bandits. It's a tale as old as time. Banditry. Okay, so I think that's every flea. I'm pretty sure that's every flea, which means I just need to go to the Grand Gate. So I have to go back to the Blast Steps. Man, I should have saved that Sands of Karak one till last, huh? Anyway, I have to go back to the Blast Steps. And then we have to go talk to the flea caravan. And I'm going to... Okay, so... After we do that, and we get the flea caravan to move, I think I'm going to call the first break there. Like I say, I'm quite tired tonight, so I'm probably only going to do a 2-hour stream. But then, when I get back from the break, we can do the drawing. And, yeah. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the fruits of our labors. And go watch an adorable cutscene with a whole bunch of fleas just being snuggly in the back of a caravan. As soon as this douche canoe realizes he's not the main character, this is like talking to a guy on fucking Instagram. It always makes me sad when I see that pilgrim there, because he's the guy who gave me the dice, and the dice are like my favorite item in this game. And I worry that he gave me his lucky charm, and that's why he's gone now. Aw, look at them. Little sleepy flea. Big flea. Ah, I love you all. Oh, Miss Hornet. Wonder at how large our caravan has grown, so bold and boisterous. This gilded chamber can barely contain us all. The many fleas are itching to journey once more, to find a space to stretch their wings, but from here, as their leader, I am hesitant to order us so swiftly away. These heights hold too much danger to set forth without a safe goal held clear in mind. What of you, Miss Hornet? Your tasks carry you throughout this kingdom. Have you encountered a place appropriate? I have seen a place, Flea Master. A cave beyond the citadel, at the edge of some ancient ducts. That place may well suit your needs for safety. The trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore, free of predators, beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful a place as I've seen throughout these fraught lands. That's it! It must be. Our destination has been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of fleas you are, Miss Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining the caravan on this journey? Fuck yeah, dude. Marvelous. We Fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now, our new home is calling. We must travel. I'm just gonna enjoy this next bit, if you guys don't mind. Yay! Look at how cute they are. I fucking love these guys. I want to ride in the flea caravan. Well, probably not in real life. That sounds like a bad time. I would love to go in the sepsis tent. Oh shit, this is the place where we met Shakra's teacher, right? Like just before that? What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe apart from the dark and death of the lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end, for in Farloom there could be no finer place to settle. I am glad the location suits, Flea Master. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farloom seem destined for far bleaker fates. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits, and only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate your arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. I have been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch to make your travels just a little easier. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve, but I still hope it meets your satisfaction. Oh. I forget what the... Fleatopia? Yay! I want to live in Fleatopia. What does this do? Again? It increases my tool damage and pouch... Oh, I guess it lets me carry more tools. Cool. But yay, look at everyone. They're all just chilling. Oh, oh, oh. You have brought them all. Bug, not flea. My work is done. No more searching needed. Ours is a caravan full. Now my duty must change. To watch. To protect. This new task I am looking much to liking. Aww. Oh, hey, buddy. So many awful places have us fleas traveled. Many times I almost die. But here seems safe enough. You will have a rest too? Is space enough for us all now, friend? Aw, I love this guy. He's just like... Yay! This rules. This should have been the point of the game. Genuinely. I'm gonna sit down here. And we're going to call that as the first half of the stream. Thank you very much. I will see you guys in 10 minutes to continue the drawing section. But yeah, look at that. Enjoy for a moment the very calm reward of our efforts. Is that these wonderful, wonderful creatures get to live somewhere safe because of us. And not a single one of them was left behind. I'll see you guys in 10. Go get some snacks. Go get some stretches in. Go get some water. And, yeah. Get ready to draw. Who's ready to draw? Gotta get my glasses on. And of course... the art glove. Okay, so I did have a thought about this, is that I should maybe pick a darker color. Oh no, actually, looking at it from a distance, there is a decently dark color to the brickwork here. We're just gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get a sort of darkish gray. And then we can just start filling in. We're at the lovely point where we can just sort of start filling in. Unfortunately, some of the gaps I've noticed we're gonna have to fill in with a smaller version of the brush. Because if I use the magic wand, it's not gonna catch the whole section. Japan had multiple shogunates though. The first was established in the 1100s. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that. But yeah, Ole, you quite enjoyed a lot of detective novels that were set during that sort of era, right? I think one of my favorite anime of all time, Katana Gatari, was also set during the era of the... I want to say the first shogunate. Which, as you say, was the 1100s. But I'm not... Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, this is looking good so far. This is looking good. And then we're just gonna get a slightly darker gray. Go here, there. Actually, maybe even a bit darker. Maybe a slightly more like bluish gray. Yeah, there we go. And then we go even darker and make this quite small. giving me the effect that I want? Kinda. No. Yeah, let's get rid of those. But for the background, what would be a good background color here? It needs to be something dark, but that complements the green and the orange and everything. So maybe a purple. Maybe like quite a dark purple. Let's see how that looks. See, this is the issue. That's really the issue, is the staff. I think that it's gonna overpower the staff. Maybe a lighter purple then. No, it's too close. Maybe a blue. Well, no, because the staff is blue. I do this, the staff is just gonna blend in with the background. But we need that background color. Maybe a pale purple? But you see, that makes it too light. Maybe... but that makes the bodies too, like, amorphous. Maybe a dark purple that's still bright. But that doesn't really show off the light effect as much. Oh, this is tricky. Maybe something like that. So like solid at the bottom, but like hatched in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, I think that could work. And then we need... There we go. Okay. So I need white. For this to go down to like there. Actually, maybe I'll do the white afterwards. I need a very bright red. Maybe even lighter than that. Okay, this is still too thick. The crayon size. Yeah. Hang on. We go down here. Like that. Then meet there. Up a bit. Bring in the background. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of the line art. There. That's the red I was looking for. We found it eventually. Brown? Brown might not be bad, but what did you think of the purple with sort of the hatching? What is going on here? Okay, so I can't touch the edges. Just gotta keep it simple. And then here, we need to get that bright red again. Go here. Alrighty. We're getting there. We're almost... I think we're pretty close to where I want this to be. I did want to sort of try something. This is an effect I tend to use kind of often. I wanted to try. Okay, well that didn't work. Yeah, there we go. This is kind of what I had in mind. Then... Yeah. How's that looking? I think that might be it. Although I do want to add a bit more to this sort of glow section. This very bright orange. Bring it out more. Nah, maybe that was too much. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah. 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 Alrighty, there we go. I think that's the end of the drawing. Man, I feel, I feel like I could have done that last time. But yeah. I think this is the first time I've ever used like crayon to color a drawing in Clip Art Studio like this. And I gotta say, it's an experience. It's been a lot of fun to sort of try out mediums like this. But you know, we gotta at least start something new. So, I did sort of have an idea about doing kind of like an action pose, and I had thought about trying it with the calligraphy pen. So my idea was like, there's a ring here. And then no, wait. That's not quite it. Is that too much of an angle? That's the problem. Maybe the issue is that I started at the wrong place. But the basic idea is that like Hornet would be sort of here. Man, it's always so difficult with the like cloak. Because you want to do action poses, but there's a... That doesn't look like anything. This doesn't look like anything. My idea was basically going to be trying to capture the moment where Hornet like hooks the needle into one of those rings when she's doing that like thread. I forget the name of the move, but where she like you shoot the needle off and pull yourself forward with the thread. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. And maybe I'm using the wrong tool for this. We'll see how it works out. Oops. You were thinking of claw line. Exactly, that's the one. You're absolutely right, Ole. thing is, she's wearing like a... Her cloak is kind of like a poncho. Like, it's like one solid piece. Well, no, ponchos have holes on the sides. But it's like a... It's not open in the front. So, she can't really... It's not going to be like hanging over her shoulder or something. It's going to be... be more like that. This is sort of a Suicide Bunnies piece now. In that like black and white style. Not quite manga art because it's not got the cross hatching and things. Any of you guys ever read those Suicide Bunny comics? I feel like they were such a distinct part of my youth. And if I had to explain to someone today why it was such a big thing for so many of us to read little comics about rabbits finding more and more inventive ways of offing themselves. I don't know that I'd be able to do it. You see, that kind of makes it look like they're only holding on with the one hand, but that's fine. Yeah. And you know what? Actually, this did make me think of sort of that well, no, hang on. Before we do anything. We need another spike, like, right there. But this did make me think of that manga style, so I want to do some sort of, like... I wonder if I have that dot tool. Cross-hatching times 4. See, I'm not particularly good at this. I've never really done cross-hatching before in any significant way. Well, that makes it look like a really weird kaleidoscope. Maybe what I'm looking for more is like speed lines. Oh wait, no, hang on. This is that one where it's like... You do it like that, yeah, no. Or maybe... How are you supposed to even do this? What in the heck is Suicide Bunnies? Suicide Bunnies was a series of comics that was about bunnies committing suicide in various ways. It was one of those things that I used to read a lot in like bookstores. And yeah, it was just sort of... I don't really know how to describe it other than a bunch of rabbits committed various degrees of suicide. Maybe like that? How's that look? It could be under stamps. Yeah. Yeah. Could be. Where the hell are stamps? Do I have a stamps tool? Did I, for some reason, remove my stamps tool? There's a whole lot about this program that I just don't touch, if I'm being honest. Liquefy? What does that mean? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, baby. Ain't that something? Anyway, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. But yeah, how's that look? It's kind of a quick one. But I don't think it's too bad for a fun little, like, fun little drawing thing. Just a little exercise. At the end of the video, we don't really have enough time for me to do a full drawing. And now all we need is that classic Hornet catchphrase. You know, that classic Hornet catchphrase. She always says. Classic Hornet. Which is, as we all know, Whoopsels. Daisy. Whoopsels Daisu. I don't know what that means. We fucked up. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty classic Hornet catchphrase. Okay. But yeah. We fucked up. We fucked up. There we go. Hey. I love the gradient. Thank you. There are 2 degrees of suicide attempted and successful. The bunnies were very successful. You're looking for a half-tone brush or texture. I think I probably have one of those, but I like how this one turned out. Anyway, we're about 7 minutes away from the end. So I'm going to call it here. Sorry that this wasn't as high energy. Whoopsie Daisu did psychic damage. I'm really hoping that I didn't like accidentally like do a swear or something. Hang on. No, wait, were you? Hang on. To English For some reason, my Google Translate was from English to Irish. Oh, it's dice. Daisu. I see. Basically, Hornet in that moment just said, whoopsie dice. Which is relevant. That's like my most used item, probably. But yeah. We fucked up whoopsie diceu, everybody. Gonna just real quick, just gotta make sure that we get that one in. We're gonna put that. See, Daisu. And then we'll just make that a bit bigger if we can. Yeah. Whoopsie dice. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I suddenly have a name for what this this particular drawing should be called. I'm going to be thinking about whoopsie dicey for a little bit now. But thank you so much for watching. I had a blast. I can't believe we finally achieved our goal of finding and saving all the fleas. Which means I'm going to have to actually fucking play this video game next week. I'm going to have to actually go and fight a boss and everything next week. And maybe progress. God. See you again soon indeed, Ole. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday for Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going to give Magic a rest for a week because I've tried twice and the universe has spoken. And so we're going to play Yu-Gi-Oh! This coming Friday and we'll try Magic again next week. In the meantime, I will see you guys on Friday for Yu-Gi-Oh! And if I don't see you on Friday, I hope you have a lovely weekend. Stay safe, stay watching, stay calm, stay kind, stay friendly, stay away from spike pits. That's evergreen advice. And as always, everybody, stay magical. So long.